Hi everybody, I'm Jason Bear and welcome to another edition of Bear Enterprises Weekly Update. I'm out here playing with the dogs and doing a little bit of fun time with them before feeding tonight. And it's August 2nd, and yesterday a big thing that happened was the John Beargrease Marathon entry opened up. And I have a list here that I'm going to share with everybody about who signed up on the first day. There were a few surprises that signed up, and also there were a few exceptions. There were a few people that didn't sign up that really surprised me, and I think we will see them sign up, but they're not on the list. I'm just going to read it off really quick. Nancy Johnson, Odin Jorgensen, Jason Barron, yours truly, John Barron, there's a surprise, Matt Groth, Martin Koenig, Bino Fowler, Roger Johnson, Nathan Schroeder, Colleen Wallen, Matt Rossi, Kurt Perino, Frank Moe, Jennifer Frecking, Blake Frecking, Phil Morrison, Billy Snodgrass, just for real, Michael Bestian, Jamie Nelson, Mark Stom, Tim Rowley, Sean McCarty, Peter McClellan, Bruce Langmaid, Rita Wiesler, and Richard McCauley. Now, some of those names don't mean anything to me, and there were a few that stood out. There's probably some rookies. There's probably some people coming up from the 8-dog class. I know there's some names like Stom and Snodgrass that probably don't mean a lot to the people out there in the Midwest. So what I'm going to do here is just kind of give you just a little overview of some of my picks for the race. The exceptions that I was surprised that we didn't see on the list were Rick Larson, I know, is planning on coming. I think he's going to be a serious competitor. John Stetson was not on the list. That surprises me. He probably just didn't realize yesterday was sign up, and then how quickly it would fill up. There's 26 drivers on that list. And also Matt Karstens, I have it on good information that he's going to be coming to the race. Okay, so basically what I see is, setting those guys aside, because maybe they will be there, maybe they won't. So you got Nathan Schroeder, Colleen Wallen, Rossi, Blake and Jennifer Frecking, Billy Snodgrass. Billy is, most of you guys know who those first names are. Billy Snodgrass is a tough Wyoming cowboy who is very confident in his races. I think this is going to be his first Beargrease, but the guy is legit. He's going to be competitive. Mike Bestian, everybody knows Mike. Peter McClellan, Bruce Langmaid's from Ontario. He'll be running a pretty speedy team. I think you can look for him to be fairly competitive. And Mark Stom. Mark Stom, I don't really see him as a man who excels at the type of race that we're going to see in the Beargrease this year. 390 miles, 28 hours of mandatory rest, hard, fast trail, short, choppy hills, lots of checkpoints, arguably too much mandatory rest to really express what you're trying to do there, but I think that he will be very competitive, and he's got this really diverse base of experience from a lot of other races. He's done the Iditarod multiple times. He's a Race the Sky champion. He brings a lot to the table. I don't think the Beargrease plays to his strengths, but he will be a serious threat. Of course, if Rick Larson shows up, Rick had a conversation with me the other day that indicated that I think he's probably going to be pretty competitive there. And I think he'll do better than he's ever done before. And John Stetson, well, we all know that John's been the guy to beat besides me. Then you've got John Barron and you've got Jamie Nelson. I think this is huge. Jamie, this will be her first time racing in Minnesota, and a distance race in Minnesota in a number of years. She's, what can I say? I mean, you guys probably know more about Jamie than I do, so we're looking forward to that. And John Barron, this is really big. I think that you're going to see a real duel there with John Barron. And I have to tell you that looking at this list, assuming that some of those other people come on here like Stetson, Karstens, great driver, good team, Larson, you're going to see the most competitive. This is going to be the most action-packed competitive race the Beargrease has seen since the old days, back when they were subsidizing Alaskan drivers coming down. You had Butcher and Adkins and some of those people mixing in with the Midwest drivers. This is going to be the biggest, most diverse base of experience yet to be in the Beargrease. I'm looking forward to it. I think you should be too. Okay, I'm signing off for the week. Remember, not all good ideas have to be your own. Have a nice week. We'll see you next week. Come on, boys.